So, hi, I'm Laura Templeton, Chief Instigator and Brand Communications Consultant at 30 Second Success. I'm a professional speaker, author of the book 30 Second Success, Ditch the Pitch and Start Connecting, and chapter president for Virtual Networkers, which is an organization of heart-centered entrepreneurial women who love to support one another in life and in business.
And I'm Suzanne Tregenza Moore, business and marketing strategist at SuzanneTMoore.com, host of the All Things Authorpreneur podcast, and author of Hang On Tight, Learn to Love the Roller Coaster of Entrepreneurship. I'm also a long-term member of Virtual Networkers. And Laura and I met through this fabulous women's organization. And since we have, a lot of our members have become authors. And when we recently saw someone else doing a fabulous book giveaway, we decided that we needed to do the same to support our Virtual Networkers sisters. So we're giving away a bunch of book bundles in two categories. One is personal self-help or personal growth, and the other is business and entrepreneurship. And to be eligible to win the bundle, all you have to do is head to decemberbonanza.com and enter your information on the page. Please do that before December 12th because that's when our giveaway ends. Now, I want to let you know that everyone who enters will also be eligible for free gifts from each of the authors, and we'll be sharing about those throughout our videos. It's a win-win for everyone. And now you get to meet one of our great authors.
I'm going to share a little bit about Kate Arbuckle, who I'm going to introduce in a moment. Her book is called Shine Your Light, Goddess, Shine Your Light. Kate Arbuckle is a mindfulness expert, Usui style Reiki Master Teacher, and a magical practitioner. Kate has helped countless students go from hamster wheel to happiness. Over the years, she has courses and with her courses and her programs. Kate has spoken globally to thousands of people on subjects ranging from mindfulness, meditation, Reiki, and all the way through to magical arts and tarot. Kate specializes in walking a wonderful line between being able to speak as easily to an audience in the corporate world as an audience at a festival. A fine art indeed. Yes, it is an art. Kate, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. It's such an honor to be here. It's just so lovely to be a part of so many incredible and magical authors. It's a sacred space you've created.
Thank you. So, Kate, we want to jump right in and get some information in about your book. And first and foremost, we want to ask you, who is it written for?
Thank you. It's written for those incredible women who have done every course under the sun, who have taken all of the outer steps to achieve their dreams, wishes, and goals. They might have followed to the letter the marketing advice that they've been given. They might have done all the courses and got all the certifications that they perhaps need to do their role well, and yet something isn't just clicking and their message isn't reaching the people that they want to reach. And so very often it's actually an energetic layer down where some shackles can be released so that people who want to see and hear you want to see and hear you or them can really actually hear their message so they can shine brightly in this world.
That's beautiful. I love how detailed you are about who really needs your help. And I think that's one of the things that we often miss out on when we're talking about our messaging. And I love the fact that you say that your book is about helping women find their voice. But tell us a little bit more about your book and how it helps these amazingly talented women find their voice.
Yeah, absolutely. So very often it's actually women of spirit who choose to step into the space with me, and that can be of any following, any faith, any any way. Any woman that feels as if they have a bit of a spiritual core, they're the kind of women that tend to naturally find me. We all send out a vibration, and we find that the same people will meet and feel your vibration for them to come to you. So we're going very much into the energetic work. And so very often women will feel as if they're not quite doing what they're doing. And so what we do in the book is we go back and we look at what's getting in the way of that vibration. What's the block? What's happening that's stopping those women vibrate on a level that attracts what they want to attract into this world? And once we start doing that, we can then start releasing that. So very often over the decades that I've been working with clients from all over the world, so very often it's past life. It's the fact that in previous lives we've wanted to hide in plain sight. It's been safer for us as women of spirit to hide in plain sight. And so very often it's about releasing that desire to hide in plain sight so that we can be seen and heard by those who we want to be seen and heard by. And the book really goes into details, and there is a free workbook that accompanies it where you can start really sort of digging deep into what it is that might be holding you back from being seen and heard by those who you want to be seen and heard by.
I love that. And so how does this work help your readers? What comes out of the reading and that work for them?
Absolutely. So once what the experience that I've received and the feedback I've received has been so magical. I'm always so honored when I get wonderful feedback. And what a lot of people find is by reading the books and the accompanying workbook and start to sort of question what they've always thought as norm and listen to the journaling prompts and the information, it can trigger memories from this life and previous lives. And we, as women of spirit, once we bring that memory up to our awareness, so from the deep down hidden in some vault somewhere in our subconscious, right the way up to our conscious awareness, we can start to do the work to release that. And by reading the book and following through the prompts, it may just unlock some magic for you.
Awesome. So Kate, one of the, I love what you're doing here. And one of the things I always love to ask authors is what inspired you to take all of your brilliance and pour it into a book? What was the catalyst for saying, I need to put this in writing?
Oh, I'd love to tell you something really inspirational and fabulous, and I can tell you is a proper sulk. I'd love to be inspired. So one of the things that I run is I run various retreats over the year, and I was doing a Manifest Your Perfect Year retreat, and one of the meditations that we did, do it every year in January. It's a beautiful time, and one of the meditations we did was to listen to our angels and our archangels and our guides and our spirits, and to do a meditation and listen to any wonderful inspiration that they have, and any sort of angelic requests which we don't have to follow and we can listen to, we don't have to follow. And I was leading it for a group of wonderful people, and then I got, and you're going to write a book, and I was like, no, I'm not. And I had a proper sulk for about 6 months, and then I wrote a book.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Fabulous things can come out of challenges or, suggestions that are put to you by the universe, right? That you may not be so happy to hear.
Total sulk.
Yeah. Now, Kate, all of the entrants to the December Bonanza are going to have access to gifts from the authors. And I would love for you to share what the gift is, so that people know what they're going to get or what they're going to be able to get when they sign up.
Absolutely. So my gift is a free Sacred Soul Restoration Kit. And it's a beautiful kit that's filled with meditations and magic. You can actually get access to my first book for free as well. So it's filled with lots of bundles and lots of fabulousnesses. And one of the meditations from memory is helping support through a festive period, because as we're coming up to the festive period, a lot of people have to spend a lot of time with a lot of people that they perhaps wouldn't necessarily choose to spend time with. And so there's a lovely meditation to support you through that as well. So there's lots of magic in
I look forward to that.
there.
Okay, one last and final question, and we ask this of all of our participants in the book Bonanza. How did Virtual Networkers help you get your book out to the world?
Virtual Networkers has been incredible, absolutely incredible. It's been a real linchpin in my weeks and months. Everything from support, encouragement, sharing. When on book launch day, so many incredible women shared my book launch, as I share for other people, and just so much support, so much, cheerleading from behind the scenes. And to have that community has been everything, especially through the pandemic. It's been everything. And the coffee dates when you can just go, actually, life isn't roses all the time, and you can just have real conversations with people, which has been so wonderful. So yeah, Virtual Networkers has been incredible.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Kate. It's been lovely learning more about you and your book.
Absolutely. And I want to remind everyone who's listening that if you want the opportunity to win Kate's book and several others, you've got to enter the Bonanza at DecemberBonanza.com before the end of December 12th.